Hey guys, today I actually want to do something a little different and talk about some things I haven't really talked about a whole lot lately. If you go watch one of our old videos, I have a video out there called Our Story Scrapbook, and it's all about this scrapbook here, which like documents the story of Trevor and I's relationship, like leading from like when we first started dating all the way until we got married. But I've always been in love with scrapbooks and I'm continuing that trend, so I wanted to make another video about how my scrapbook process is going right now. I actually have two scrapbooks I'm going to show you today. I have this one, which again, neither of these are complete. This is just like my scrapbook process right now. So I have this one here, which is another happy planner. It's the mini size though, so it's quite a bit smaller than this one here. And this is our honeymoon scrapbook. It's not done. I didn't get right to work with it as soon as we got back from our honeymoon, and then since we've moved here I really haven't done a whole lot of scrapbooking, at least not in this media, because it's a lot more work and like takes a lot more crafts, and I have to like, you know, set out and like have a whole bunch of space essentially to do this. So I haven't really done that since we've moved back, but I wanted to show you a little video, an update of kind of what this looks like right now and what I have planned for it in the future. And then I also wanted to talk about today about how I've been digitally scrapbooking. So I've been using my iPad to scrapbook a lot lately, which I think is like a new concept, and I'll show you like an in-depth look at these pages here. And I have been scrapbooking like this just recently, and I've really been liking it. I think it makes it so much easier to scrapbook. I can scrapbook anywhere. All I need is my iPad, and I don't have to worry about having a whole bunch of supplies. I don't have to worry about, you know, taking up a whole bunch of space like on a table or on the floor to get things done. I can just do it on my iPad, whether I'm in the car or whatnot. So those are the two things that I wanted to show you today. I'm gonna go ahead and flip into like a downward facing camera, and I'll see you guys right there. Okay, hey guys, what's up? Welcome. I'm doing like a downward facing angle here so I can give you a little bit more in-depth look at both of these things right now. I do want to remind you though that if you haven't seen this video about Our Story Scrapbook, definitely check it out. It's something I'm really proud of. It's super cute, and it shows like all of the little moments from Trevor and I's relationship. Like this is when he proposed and everything like that. So definitely check out that video if you haven't already. I'll have it linked in the description. Let's get started with my honeymoon scrapbook, since that's the thing I've been kind of working the longest on. So this is another happy planner just like the other one, except this one is the small size. I think they call it just a mini happy planner. I have a happy planner cover on it, but I'll eventually switch it out to a personalized cover from our honeymoon, kind of like, you know, the Our Story scrapbook. And then shoved in the back here, I have things that I need to like scrapbook. So when we went on our honeymoon, I saved all of the things and knew I was going to be shoving them in here. So I have like tickets and different receipts and different guides and informational books. So I have those saved so that way when I do get to scrapbooking those bits, they're always just like shoved right in there. But let's start at the beginning and I'll just show you what we've got going so far. So in the front here, I just have the hello page, which I haven't done a whole lot with quite yet. And then I have this vellum, which made me think of like beach and honeymoon vacation. And it says our honeymoon, September 24th through the 30th. So as you can tell, quite a while ago, but I haven't scrapbooked yet, and I think that's okay. I mean, it's totally okay as long as I just like keep looking at it, keep reminding myself and everything like that. So this first page here I haven't completed yet. What I want to do is like this actually utilize this as the calendar that it is, and kind of give an overview of what we did every day. So that way when you flip through these pages later on, you can like reference this overview and see like our whole week of what we did on our honeymoon. So this starts day one. I have a picture here of us packing. I'd laid out all of our clothes and everything like that, and so I thought that was just like a cute way to start. And I'm not going to go over like all of the journaling in here, so if you want to read it, you can pause it and read it, but I won't read it all for you. I'll just go over the big parts. So here I have the honeymoon packing list. It's just a piece of paper that's like ripped off in the corner where we wrote out everything that we needed to pack. And then we headed out. We left Kansas. These are pictures from, you know, driving along the road. And then we actually stopped at this really cute waterfall, like literally out of nowhere. It was just like a roadside park that we needed to take a break. And we got some really cute pictures by the waterfall there. I really don't know even what state we were in. We just kind of stopped whenever we wanted to stop. And we've got a little map here. We went on a road trip for our honeymoon to quite a few different places. We left Kansas. We hit up the boyhood home of Bobby Bones, and then, which is in Arkansas, and then continued down. We went to Waco, Texas, which you will see in a second. Oh, this here, Trevor and I'm going to journal about my experience at the boyhood home of Bobby Bones, and then Trevor will journal about his experience. And so we just haven't sat down and done that yet. And we're headed to Waco here. We're just stopping at hot springs along the way. This is all in day one. And so one of our things though was that we did not want to eat any chain restaurants. So this entire trip, except for the one time that we went to In-N-Out Burger, because we'd never tried that before, we were just eating at, you know, small mom and pop restaurant style stuff. So this was the first meal we had on the road at a place called Megan's Diner. And then we got to Waco. We rented a tiny home off of Airbnb. We were literally only there to like sleep, and then we were gone. I wish we would have spent more time just to hang out in the tiny home, so we'll have to take another trip. And then starts day 2. Day 2, we were, like I said, in Waco, so we did all of the typical Chip and Joanna Gaines stuff. We went to all of their Magnolia stuff, so we started by going to the Magnolia table bright and early in the morning. We got so many pictures from this whole trip because everything at Waco, or all of Joanna Gaines' stuff, is so like aesthetically pleasing, so nice to take pictures of. And then all these pictures that you're seeing in here, if you're seeing this for the first time and aren't familiar with my Our Stories scrapbook, these are all printed with the Polaroid zip camera. So they are literally printed on sticky paper, and the pictures are this size. So it's really convenient for scrapbooking in a little planner like this, because I just print it out. It's on sticky paper already. So I peel the back off and we're good to go. So more pictures from when we went to Magnolia. I have this little card and a receipt. We bought a whole bunch of souvenirs for his mom and my mom from here, I believe. So we have all of that, and t-shirts for us. And then I wrote a little note for Trevor, because just basically thanking him for going to Waco, because I know that that was like more of a thing for me. And then here's In-N-Out. This was a fun little spread. I like how bright and colorful it is. And I have this little sheet of paper that kind of looks like a ticket receipt or something that they would write your order on. And I wrote down what Trevor and I got. Then we're just traveling, so shots from the road. And then we made it down to Galveston, Texas, and Trevor got to see the ocean for the very first time, so that was the first thing we did. And this is, again, all on day 2. So we did Waco, and then once we were done with all the things in Waco, we headed down to Galveston and went on the beach until the sunset. It was really nice. Here's some more food that we ate. So this is a Cajun Greek restaurant that we went to in Galveston, and I have this cute little foldable thing here. I don't know what you would call it, but I basically tipped these pictures in, and on this side it's like cute little pictures of Trevor and I smiling, and then on this side it's both of us being silly, and then I was able to put journaling behind it too. The next morning we got breakfast at Don's Donuts. And then I'm calling this now day 3, because day 3 is all about NASA, and this is about where I quit doing my scrapbooking, where I haven't finished yet. So we went to NASA in Houston. I have these little tip-ins. These are our tickets, and I just stapled them onto a piece of paper and hole punched that paper in here. This is, okay, well, I'm gonna flip this, and this is literally my favorite spread in this entire scrapbook so far. Really, it's nothing special except for that if you know that this is a brochure and you can fold it down and then it becomes an entire journaling section and this whole page behind it. So I really, really liked that. I thought it was like a fun, unique thing to do here, to have this fold down rather than just keep hole punching things in here. That was fun. So then I have the schedule for the day from the Space Center. And this is the part where I wanted Trevor to journal, because mostly we went to NASA because he wanted to go there. And of course I loved it. I enjoyed every moment. It was our favorite part, and I'm definitely going to go back to NASA sometime with him here. I don't know when, but it's a priority. But I wanted him to journal just kind of like how I'm going to journal for the Magnolia part. But then that's it. So this is what the pages look like when they're blank, and I basically just cover them up with paper, so you can kind of see like the lines behind here, or I entirely cover them with paper there. Let's see, where's like another good spot to show you like the lines? Oh, here especially. So you can see all the lines, and then like the red lines and the where the dates are, I covered up with just washi strips. So that's kind of how I use it. I know I can probably go out and buy blank paper, but this works for me, and it's just kind of like Smashbook style, and it actually forces me to be creative because I have to cover up the dates and everything like that. So that's my honeymoon scrapbook so far. I just wanted to show you guys because I hadn't really talked a whole lot about scrapbooking on our channel lately, and I wanted to give you an update on how things are going. Hopefully I'll have this done. Maybe this summer I'll get it done. I just need to sit down and do like 3 more days. And I think I might need to purchase bigger rings because look at how fat this thing is, and I still am only halfway. So I have, you know, double, like this is it right here. I have another set of this to go. So I'm gonna have to buy like a bigger ring expansion. But this is what I'm really excited to show you here, is my new digital scrapbooking that I've been getting into. So I guess I'll show you kind of the app that I'm using. I'm using Adobe Comp. I just stumbled upon it one day, thought it was a good option to try. So it's a free app you can get on your iPad, and then I use Adobe's Lightroom to edit my pictures, and that's almost it. It's exclusively like all that I use to digital scrapbook right now. So if you go into Adobe, oh, I'm sorry, I lied. I don't just use those. I also use Procreate, which you do have to pay for. But the reason I use Procreate is simply to just like write, because sometimes I like to have my handwriting in there. But if you don't want to have that, or you don't want to like write out any words, then you don't even need to buy Procreate. You can just use these free apps. But Adobe Comp is where I keep my projects. So I have a project called 2019 Yearbook. Sorry, that's way too bright. You guys can't even see that. That's a little better. So it says 2019 Yearbook there. There you go. And then I also have one that's called templates here. So I made a whole bunch of templates I thought I might use, and so that I can just copy them and put them into my yearbook. This took about a day to do and to figure out, but now that I have that, it makes actually making this so much easier because I can just like steal a template from over there and use it. So this is what I've been doing. It starts at the bottom here with a table of contents, and then I'm going to put like highlights from the whole year. At the end of the year, I'll put like little pictures right here, and then they'll have like numbers so you know which page to go to see those little stories. I have a We Are section, which isn't filled out, but I'll go ahead and make it big for you so you can see. One of the cool things I like about this app is I can make an entire layout, and this word, this isn't my words. This is called like lorem ipsum. It's just like filler text. So I haven't wrote this section yet, and I haven't actually wrote a whole lot of story quite yet in my scrapbook, but it's all here, and so I know what it's going to look like, and I know what I need to fill out. So the We Are section is going to be kind of like an overview of why I'm doing this, what this is, everything like that. And then starts my January page, and after that I just plugged in everything from January. So I actually just started this like 2 days ago, and I'm already all done with January and mostly done with February. So it's been literally that easy to scrapbook. I'll show you this one really quick. So this scrapbook page here is just a picture that I took and I edited in Lightroom, and then you don't even have to crop it. One of the cool things about this app is if I want to add a picture, let me start a new page. If I want to add a picture here, I can obviously go up to the picture and then like just add from my device. Or if I want to make a grid and have like a certain template I'm going for here, I can draw these gestures that mean different things, and then I've got a placeholder here for a picture. So this is how I created all of my templates. So say I want a picture there and I want text to go over here. That's the gesture for text. You know, I make it the size that I want it to be. I don't know, I'm just like playing around right now. I can change the text. Obviously I don't want it to be that big. Boom, there we go. So now I have an entire spread here. I mean, it has no content, but I have a whole spread to work with. So when I go and want to add a picture, I just tap on that, tap the picture, find one on my device. Let's say we want this one. I can like move it around, the mask around in there so it fits in the space I want it to. Type my words here. And I'm good to go. That's my entire spread. It was so easy. I can then get more creative, add embellishments, find things on the internet. There's all kinds of digital clip art. You can buy clip art from Etsy, all kinds of stuff like that. And you get page after page after page so easily. I can sit down and do like an entire month if I wanted to in a matter of a couple hours, especially if I had all my pictures ready to go. And then I'm just adding special different things, like this is my handwriting here, and so I wrote the word exhausted and then wrote a little story about how, you know, we're tired in January because we were selling our house, and then there's this cute little picture of Sky literally exhausted. She looks so cute there. But that's what I've been doing for like more of our yearbook scrapbook, which is what I want to do every year for Trevor and I as a family. I want to have like a family yearbook. And at the end of the year, I can either print this at Shutterfly or Blurb or whatever I want to print it at, or I can print it out myself and hole punch it and put it into a binder or put it into sleeves in a binder. So I've been really liking digital scrapbooking because I think it works a lot more with my lifestyle right now, and it allows me to be creative in ways that I like being creative, which is often digitally. But that's mostly it, guys. I just kind of wanted to show you everything that I've been doing lately in my honeymoon scrapbook, as well as in our family yearbook here, which I've been doing on my iPad. So I'm really excited for you guys to see this and to hopefully inspire you to get out and scrapbook yourselves, because scrapbooking means so much more than just pictures on paper with washi tape and die cuts and all that kind of stuff. It can be digital, it can be vlogs. Like I am scrapbooking, memory heaping every day when we post a vlog, and so I just hope that this inspires you to get out there and play with different mediums, because scrapbooking can be so much, so many things. I know this video is a little bit different than our traditional vlogs we've been posting here lately, but I hope you guys liked it. Our next video will actually be from one of our family friend, Olivia. You've seen her here before. She is going to her first ever formal dance, and I'm gonna help her get all ready and dolled up for that. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you subscribe or follow us on Facebook so you don't miss out when that video goes live on Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Boop. Here we go.